This is number one bull.
You and your mother. Really. You and your mother. Because you're a piece of
I think Madcity Chapter 2 has a serious problem, especially for like new player, like new upcoming player, and also a player who grind the game 24/7, especially if they're trying to maximize their revenue. Like for example, if you guys look at my cash, I have right now about 106 million. I wish I at least try to reach 150 million in the previous update. Why? Because in this update, in this current version, right, I love it. Before I go full complain mode, I just want to say thank you so much to the Madcity developer for changing the whole game. They changed the exterior, interior, they changed basically everything, man, and I'm loving it. Except for the fact that everything is so slow now, especially when it comes to trying to get a lot of money or grinding in general. But yeah, I love everything about the Madcity Chapter 2, the PvP combat system, Also, they changed the Frostbite. Before, the Frostbite is known as the most OP hero to hunt down player who has high bounty, right? Like 6,000 bounty. Plus, if you're VIP, you get around 12,000, for killing a player who has like 6,000 max, 6k bounty, right? So yeah, I love the fact that they also nerfed the Frostbite hero. But yeah, man, I just want to say a huge thank you to Madcity developer for changing everything. Right now, I'm like grinding the game 24/7. I think I've been playing Madcity straight for like almost 8 hours. That's how addicted I am, okay? So yeah, the first problem is they completely removed the robbing stack or stack robbing, right? What it means is that, like for example, in the previous version, my grinding routine would be as soon as I spawn in my own private server to grind money, I will go to pyramid, I will go to jewelry, and then I will head to the bank, get the 2 ATM machine before I enter into the bank. But now you can't do that anymore. Because if you have a loot bag or the duffel bag from even one heist, right? I mean, you basically can't stack robbing anymore. So right now, even if you are, like for example, if you are inside the bank and you come out and you try to get the ATM machine, it will not let you steal. So even the mini heist, like the small stuff like the Apple Store, the iPad, iPhone, robbing the houses, they're not possible anymore if you have a duffel bag in your hand. Okay, but anyway, yeah, before in the previous version, my grinding route is pyramid, jewelry, bank, and then I will rope down from the top of the bank to the Apple Store, and then I'll go to the at the right side of the Apple Store, right? There's like blue house or white house. I don't even remember. I'm so sorry. Or greenhouse. And I will rob that, and then I will spawn my arc angle or buzzer, and I will go straight into the what is it? Disco. Yeah, I will go to disco, and then when I'm done robbing disco, I will go to the casino, and then I will return all the money into the criminal base. That's what robbing stack is. You're basically like stack robbing everything in one go, and it is extremely effective, man. You gain around 80k, 90,000, depend on the amount of money you can get. Oh, also the train. Yeah, the train. When the train spawn, and I will also hop on the train, and that will make me around like 70,000, 80,000, depend on the money from the train. Sometimes the train will give like 16k, 20k, right? Sometimes it will only give you like four blue train, will just give you like 3,000, 4,000, whatever. But you guys get me, right? Robbing stack is completely gone now, man. So now it's so slow. This is the reason why I feel so bad for a new player that are upcoming. They're gonna have to rob one thing, go to the criminal base, rob one thing, go to the criminal base. Also jewelry, like you have to drive the truck into the cargo area, right? Yeah. So stack robbing is gone now, which is a huge pain in the butt for a new player to grind. Also, the current player, like before, like we used to be able to make like at least 1 million, right? At least 1 million within like 6-7 hours if you grind straight. But now, bruh, it is completely impossible. It will take you forever. The money is so slow, no matter how much you grind. Also, you can rob like I said, you can rob mini heists like Apple Store, greenhouse, airport when you do big heists. The big heists from like jewelry pyramid. You guys get me, right? Before, like you used to be able to also rob mini heists. Like for example, before, like I said, if I'm robbing like bank, I will rope down from the rope down to, I will go to the top of the bank and rope down to Apple Store, and then after I rob Apple Store, right, I will go to the greenhouse or white house, whatever it is, at the right side of the Apple Store. I will rob that, and I'll go to the freaking disco. But now you can't do that anymore. There's no more stack robbing. Even the freaking ATM machine, bruh. ATM machine. Right now, you have to rob the 2 ATM machine that's in front of the bank before you enter the freaking bank. Because right now, right, if you rob the bank first and you come out, the game will not let you rob that 2 ATM machine that is in front of the bank. Like, it is so ridiculous. I think, they should at least let us rob the mini heists. I'm talking mini heists like Apple Store, airport, the houses, the club, McDonald's, the KFC, the cashier. They should at least let us rob them, bro. Like the freaking luggage from the airport, the ATM machine from the airport. They should at least let us rob it while we have the duffel bag in our hand. I think that they should definitely bring that back. Also, I don't know whether you guys know this or not, man. When you're robbing houses or anything in general that show cash, like you're able to spam E. Like I will make sure to include in the video before, right? When I rob houses, I will break the freaking glass, go straight into it, spam E to collect the cash. Now, just to earn that $200 cash, bro, you have to hold down the E forever. They like tremendously slow down the amount of time, bruh. Like they slow it down by a lot. I swear to God, it make a huge difference. Now you have to hold E forever. I feel like the whole E to rob certain things lasts way longer than the previous version. It is ridiculous. I understand, like for example in the houses, right? The jewelry and safe, it gives you 2,000 around there, right? Or 1,000, I'm not sure. I get that. Like if you have the whole E, like a little bit longer. But the thing is, I don't get the amount of time you have to hold it for the cash. Like they should just change it back to the cash where you just spam E. You spam E to pick it up as you go. Like holding E is completely ridiculous for cash because it only gives you 200. Also, the Apple Store, bruh. Now it takes forever to rob the laptop and the iPhone or iPad, whatever it is. Yeah, it takes forever now. It is so... man, I freaking hate it, but I also love it at the same time. They changed everything, right? The exterior, interior of the heists. So I am extremely happy that, you know, now I have to complete this obstacle course, right? To get the money from each heist. I think they're extremely fun. The boat, the plane, dude. Props to the developer of the Madcity for, you know, coming out with this, because right now I'm really enjoying it and I'm grinding it 24/7, and I'm also like having a lot of fun at the same time. I don't even remember the last time I have this much fun, because in the previous version I completely stopped playing Roblox or Madcity in general after I reached like 100 million. Like before, my goal was to reach 100 million, and then I reached it, right, and I got completely bored of it, because I was basically robbing and doing the same thing over and over again, and there's nothing new. They keep teasing out with this update, you know, with this update, with that update, but the update never come out. So I was completely bored of it. I just completely stopped playing. But this update, like, lit the fire in me again, and I'm so happy. And I'm just loving it, bro. Like, this update is the freaking best. But yeah, I think, you know, even if they're not gonna bring back the stack robbing, you know, I think the best solution, because like for example, I don't even think stack robbing is possible anymore, because like for example in jewelry, right, you need to drive the truck to the freaking cargo house, and you know, like the boat, you have to bring the cargo boat to the location. So I don't think they will ever bring the stack robbing back, but if they ever do bring it back though, please do, man, because I think it will help out the new players a lot. Or what they should do is, I think the best solution is just lower the prices down for each vehicle, you know. So right now the amount of cash that we can earn in an hour will match the prices of the vehicle, you know, if you guys get me. Like, they should definitely bring down the prices of each vehicle, like if they're not gonna bring back the stack robbing. Also, I think they should make the e-hole thingy, like if you're robbing like the thing that you pick up, right, for every like heist or small heist, they should make it last like 1 to 2 seconds. Like the amount of time, you guys know, right, like right now if you go to jewelry and you pick things up, I mean, you pick the duffel bag up, right, like you can pick it extremely fast. I think they should make the time to pick things up similar to that, if they're not gonna ever bring back the rob stacking, or you know, or the ability to rob small heists like Apple Store, greenhouses, airport, when you have like a duffel bag in your hand from the previous one big heist that you're robbing, right? I think they should at least make the whole E to rob things last to like 1 to 2 seconds, extremely quick, man. Like, apply to everything, big heist, small heist, everything. That they should apply that to everything if they're never ever gonna bring back the rob stacking or the ability to rob mini heists when you're robbing big heists. Like for example, you know, I hate repeating myself, I know, guys. Like if you enter the bank and you come out of the bank, like the game will not let you rob the 2 ATM machine that's in front of the bank anymore, because you have the big loot in your hand, which I think is ridiculous. So, you know, ignore everything what I just said. If they're not gonna do anything of them, at least make the whole E to pick up thingy last 1 to 2 seconds. That's it, you know, that would be extremely quick. It'll be like 1, 2, you pick things up, 1, 2, you pick things up. I think that's the best solution. Like, even if they're not gonna bring down the prices of the vehicle, I think that will be the best solution. But yeah, man, tell me like what you guys think about this update. So far, I'm loving it. I love it a lot. The police, the hero, playing as a criminal, prisoner, everything is so freaking fun, bro. I love it. So I just want to say a huge thanks to the developer for bringing this update. You know, like there's like a fire inside me now. I'm just enjoying this game so much. I haven't even touched the aim blocks like before, right? In the previous version, before this update come out, I would go to aim blocks or other Roblox game and just play around. But now, bro, as soon as I hop on Roblox, Madcity Chapter 2 is all I think about. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let me know on what you think. I would say the only regret that I have is for not fully maximizing my revenue, you know, for fully grinding it out. Although I was like completely tired, like my brain was completely burned out. I don't have the drive in me anymore after reaching 100 million. I wish I have the fire in me a little bit, you know, just to push it out. If I knew that, you know, like an update like this will be coming where everything is so hard now to grind, like everything takes forever, bruh. I love the obstacle courses, don't get me wrong, they're very creative and stuff, but you know, like I think they should at least maybe like double the prices. I mean double the amount of that you can get from each heist. But yeah, I'm extremely happy that I at least reached 100 million in the previous version. Trust me, man, if you're a new player, I think if they're not gonna change anything, like the chances of you going from, like, let's say 10 million to 100 million is gonna be extremely low. Not low, I mean you can do it, but it will take way longer than the previous version. So I'm somewhat glad that I reached 100 million before this update came out. But I wish, the only regret that I have is I wish I at least, you know, just push it all out. Although I was completely burned out, I wish that I have the drive and the motivation and the dedication in me to at least reach 150 million. Right now, I'm extremely conservative with my money. Like, I want to buy the hoverboard, but right now, I'm not 100% sure because of the amount of time that you have to do, you know, to get a million compared to previous version. It takes forever, bro, like forever, bruh. So yeah, right now I'm extremely conservative with my money. You know, I'm gonna be really smart. Although I have reached 100 million, I want to make sure that my money don't dip below 100 million. I just hate my cash, okay, going dip below 100 million. That's the reason why I'm not spending my money at all. I think I'll try to reach 110 million and then buy the hoverboard that's near the pyramid. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The new hoverboard that costs like what? 3.5 million, something like that. But yeah, I just regret it for not fully maximizing my income from the previous version because right now everything is so hard.